I absolutely agree with the motion.
Ita, could you move closer to the mic?
Sorry. In relation to motion 61, I absolutely agree with the sentiments of the motion that the Labour Party will do everything in its power, just as the party leader said last night, to be the leading force in Irish political life after the next general election. In relation to the addendum from Galway West, I also understand the sentiments there. The Central Council gave the party leader authority at its second last meeting to develop an e-zine magazine, and I'm sure most of you delegates have received 2 of those in the last 2 months. And this is a start of trying to get out our message through electronic media to the members. And I would suggest that all those members who received the e-zine, that they forward it on to their friends, their supporters, their databases, and to distribute the information through that. In relation to refuting coverage in the media, we have a press office in Leinster House who do a sterling job and a very professional job. And I don't know if you were calling for it to establish a paper, Sabina, isn't it? No, Sabina, we are doing that through the policy fora and the regional policy meetings that we are carrying on all around the country now. I would reject the establishment of a unit because we have our press office, we have set up the e-zine magazine, and we are running policy fora all around the country. In fact, we've had 2 very successful economic policy fora, run 3 economic policy fora rolled out, and this is going to be an ongoing thing that's going to continue right through the year and right up to the general election, whereby we will be getting out our policies. So I would ask delegates to reject the addendum and to approve motion number 61. In relation to motion number 62, I will deal with the addendum. The addendum fell. Of course, I agree that the General Secretary should report to the Executive Board and Central Council the progress of motions, and I accept this motion. The President's number 63, the party leader has said on numerous occasions that the Labour Party will be contesting the presidential election. I feel that at this stage it is unwise to tie the hands of the party to a precise date. All of you are aware that something small or trivial could happen in Dáil Éireann which could trigger a general election. And I would ask delegates to pass the motion, but not to tie the party's hands on fixing a date for the selection of a candidate. Motion number 64. I have no problem with motion number 64 about publishing expenses. All our local representatives at national and local authority level have to make annual returns to the councillors to the local authorities. They are published. Our deputies, senators, MEPs to SIPO, and all those are published. I have no difficulty in making a link in the Labour Party website to those returns, that anybody can have a look at them at any time. I do agree with the principle of all the expenses being published, and I believe in openness and transparency. In relation to numbers 65, 66 and 67, well, as the party leader again said, we are on the march right from Malin to Mizzen, and we are going to elect TDs on all the western sides of the country, and I recommend the adoption of these motions. In relation to 67, we have recently appointed a new constituency support officer for the North West to assist George Cummins in his role as Director of Organisation for the North West. And Eugene and George met with all the constituency council chairpersons and councillors during the weekend to discuss setting up a body specifically to deal with the Western Seaboard. In relation to motion number 68, I have to say I agree with Rory Gertie and all those people who spoke against motion 68, and I'm asking delegates to vote against. In relation to 68A, Labour Youth, and increasing the age, pity I'm not 27, I could go back to you. I approve this motion and I recommend it to conference. And in relation to number 69 and the gender issue on the Central Council, I absolutely agree that there should be gender balance at every level in the party. Absolutely. I'm asking conference to try to come to some sort of an arrangement in relation to this, or how we're going to sort out this difficulty of the gender balance on the Central Council, because I don't have the remit to instruct constituencies who to elect and who not to elect onto the Central Council. But I would ask that maybe you would agree to referring back this to the implementation body and to the incoming Central Council to discuss a mechanism as to how we will address this gender issue on the Central Council. Okay, that's it.